The 10th National Conference on Environment and Health held on Wednesday at the University of Ilesha, Osun State. The annual gathering brought together experts and stakeholders to discuss ways of strengthening collaboration in tackling environmental and health issues in Nigeria.
Medicine is from theology from Greek, cardiology, cardios and logos. Ophthalmologists, ophthalmos and logos, all of them have theological background. My challenge is this 10th year conference must be a changing point. And for those of you who are studying, please study because God is going to use you for Nigeria. The Japa syndrome has destroyed the healthcare system in this country. You browse the internet today, as for the number of doctors and nurses who have emigrated. A country cannot develop this way. As the Vice Chancellor, I started basic medical sciences at Jayakada University. They asked me to start medicine. Yes, I was interested, but then I asked myself, even when you run this medicine, you are only training for the international market. It ought not to be so. Our own children are the best doctors everywhere. The best they can have in life is to earn dollars and pass study.
The event, organized by the Living Science Foundation, focused on the theme fostering local stakeholders, engagement and collaboration in environmental and health management in Nigeria.
I want to thank those who have helped. My professor, Emeritus Professor Wole, he sent in his message, but we couldn't play it. But it's with us, we put it online. I want to thank people who challenged us, people like Reverend Lucy here, people like Pastor Sheikh Molalikeku, people like Engineer Steve Olumiyewa, told us you should take responsibility for the sector God has placed you. And I need also to mention Pastor Odeyemi, who spoke with us earlier, and Bishop Francis Wale-Oke. These are people who prayed us into the work. So, if I can just mention 4 of the things, when we started 10 years ago, we published this leaflet, our vision, what we want to see happening. By the grace of God, we'll be having this conference. This is the 10th edition. We go to schools, like we have this book quiz right now, but we go to schools, we go to communities, and we are on the radio, TV, internet, responding to issues. Please, can I, in the 5 minutes left, address 4 issues that many of us are not aware of their implication. The issue of environmental health, like the Erudite professor has told us, affect everybody.
Speaking at the conference, the former Vice Chancellor of Ajayi Crowther University and Bishop of Ilesha Anglican Communion, Right Reverend Professor Dapo Ashaju, urged Nigerians to return to moral and spiritual values to rebuild the nation's healthcare system. Noting that Nigeria once had one of the best medical facilities in Africa, but has since lost that glory due to corruption and poor leadership.
Things were not like this in the past. We used to have a medical facility in Nigeria where even the royal family in Saudi Arabia were coming to visit Ibadan for consultation. We had the best. We had the first television in the whole of Africa. We were ahead of Algeria, ahead of even France. So things just went upside down. And now we are talking about medical crisis, and there are good people. And I just challenge the assembly here, and we are asking us to go back to our moral values, go back to the spiritual areas of Christian institutions with the government institutions and private institutions, and let us heal our medical care.
Delivering the keynote address, Professor Debo Adeyewa, a professor of meteorology and climate science, emphasized the need for everyone from market women and traditional rulers to students and civil servants to play a role in protecting the environment.
Is focused on the importance of stakeholders. We are talking about the boys, the girls, the youth, the market women, the environmentalists. We're talking about the civil servants. We're talking about the judges, the traditional rulers. That we need to come together and do something about the environment. And secondly, we talked about that yes, it's good to talk about immunization, vaccines, and so on. But the most important thing is to ensure that our communities have clean water, what's called WASH. That is water, sanitation, and hygiene. It's very, very important. It has been found, like I talked about, that all of these issues reduce significantly. All the health issues, death, and so on, if we can give our people clean drinking water to take care of us.
Professor Joshua Ojo, president of the Living Science Foundation, explained that the organization has, for more than a decade, promoted a multidisciplinary approach to solving environmental and health issues.
The whole point is that environment health issues, it's not something you treat in silos. You have compartments issues. But this is resource. I know. No. You are the traditional leaders here, the judges, the justices, the schools. So all of us have something, one thing to contribute. So we believe in Living Science Foundation that the best way to manage the environment issues is to have multidisciplinary approach, multi-stakeholders come together and discuss. That is what we believe in. By the grace of God, we have been doing that for the past 10 years.
Representing the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ilesha, Dr. Oladipo Folorunsho, the institution's Director of ICT, highlighted the university's efforts in maintaining a clean and healthy campus.
University, we have zero tolerance for environmental disobedience to environmental culture. We have a good culture of greens. You can see all our surroundings. We have the greens. We don't cross lawns. We have programs that have a lot to do with environmental education. We have environment and toxicology, environmental strategies here. You cannot see waste around us. We have cleaning societies, companies that come to pick our waste from time to time. And I want to encourage people in the society to look at recycling waste to wealth. Instead of just throwing around waste, convert it to wealth. Your plastic water bottles, keep them and sell them. They can be converted to wealth.
The conference brought together academics, health experts, traditional leaders, and students to share practical ideas for improving environmental and health outcomes across Nigeria. From Ilesha, Toyosi Popola, Insight Links TV.